Hello, how are you?
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Colin, what's up? How are you?
Good. For those of you who don't know, lately I've been doing a diet called the keto diet. You see, I'm trying to lose some weight because I'm afraid going back to doing cosplay in
Yeah,
a few months from now.
yeah,
I used to do some cosplay here and there when I was younger. Started in 2017, I remember.
yeah. Well,
Uh,
this is the thing. While I got you here, buddy boy, um, you guys, you haters, man, stop sending stuff. Stop sending people to his house, man. It's not right.
yeah,
Cool. You're calling his mom,
you don't know what he's talking about.
calling his mom all
The
different.
Mormons came to my house
So don't do.
claiming that I called them, even though I did not call them.
So
So,
don't do it anymore.
so just stop.
Yes. Let's.
I'm not on YouTube anymore. Still trying to get my YouTube channel reinstated.
But
So
you know,
why keep doing this crap to me?
till then, he's my co-host, and we're not going to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here to have a good time.
So, partner, buddy, what's going on? Tell me about
Like I said, lately I've been on the keto diet,
it.
trying
Yeah.
to lose some weight because I'm officially going back to doing cosplay. In a
So,
few months from now, I'm finally going back to Kuro that the anime convention I went to back in 2020 with my
buddy,
friend Pedro, where I cosplayed as Michael Myers from Halloween.
so this is what it is, guys. You guys need to stop sending things. Stop sending people to his house.
Yes,
Mom is
but
stressed. His mom is stressed out, and she's sick. Show the woman.
yeah, it needs to stop. And look, I'm just trying to live my life like everybody else. I'm just a guy living his life like everybody else. I mean, I have a job that I go die to do every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's a job that I enjoy doing,
So let's
and
give the guy a break, guys.
yeah, just please give me a break. I just want to live my life like everyone else and
Uh,
not have to deal with this stuff. Okay,
what?
like I was saying, they the reason why I haven't done cosplay in a long time is because they kept they kept canceling Con many times because uh of COVID-19.
But what I'm telling you is, guys, you guys should sending, stop sending people to his house. I mean, just don't. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys
Uh,
causing undue stress to the poor people, to his mom and his family and stuff. Just
and every time this happens, people, my stepdad gets angry. My stepdad gets angry very easily. He's in his 60s. Everybody and he bitches about pretty much. He bitches about a lot of things. He complains about a lot of things.
so
And every
stop.
time this happens, he opens my bedroom door and asks me about it, and I had to tell him I did not doing anything.
Yeah. So let's stop. Let's stop.
And
Sending.
to be honest, every time he does this, every time this happens and he does that, it gets on my I get tired of having to tell him that I'm not doing anything. And of course, we all know I actually am not doing anything.
That's
I'm
right.
just in my room watching YouTube and also doing other stuff like working on my latest novel and stuff like that. remember everybody. I'm also I'm also a successful online novelist on Wattpad, and my novels get a lot of readers. So
Mm.
yeah, even though I'm not on YouTube anymore, I'm still popular and famous because of my novels.
He's still relevant,
That's
and
why I'm still relevant on the internet.
his
In
trying not
fact,
to.
if you search my name on if you search my first and last name on Google or Google stuff about my novels will pop up, including images, including pictures.
But what I'm saying is, you know,
My
just
novels are read by a lot of people, and my novels are well known. I've even come some of my novels have even come extremely close to winning awards
yeah.
on Wattpad. Yeah, on Wattpad, your novels can actually win actual awards, just like a physical book or novel can.
Yeah. So let's.
Yeah, so yeah, because the people actually read my novels and actually vote for my novels. But for one of my novels to get an award, it needs to have like tons and tons of readers and a lot of votes. So a few of my novels have come extremely close to this a few times in the past. But so far, none of my novels have actually won an award. But my novels are still very relevant because a lot of people love my novels, especially my Constantine novels. My Constantine novels are really popular, and I mean really popular with with fans of the Hellblazer comic books. You know, in John Constantine. So yeah, and like
So like I said, you guys give him a break. You know, he's trying to get his stuff back. He does his try not to laugh challenges, which I do upload on this channel. You can see them. You know, if you really want to see them, all you have to do is get my channel. You know, punch up my channel, and you can see them. You
yeah,
know,
right. Yeah, so now the only way for all of you to even see my content now is for you to go to Randy's YouTube channel because he posted some of my content as on his channel as a favor to me. So because so people can actually see my stuff, including my newest cover songs and newest music videos.
so
And so my newest one was, of course, my newest cover songs that I've done recently are "Sleeping with a Friend" and "Enjoy the Silence."
so basically, you guys, you know, we can me and him we talk me and Colin we talk about things like movies, you know, Marvel stuff, DC,
Yeah,
you know, it's like a fun time all around. So if you
yeah,
guys
but
want
right now, but
to time or
to
thing,
me, though, DC Comics, DC Studios and DC Films, DC Films has become a massive joke in my opinion nowadays because it's like once they got rid of Zack Snyder, everything just went completely to hell.
because they're trying to eliminate the flagship characters of DC. Come
And
on,
what's funny, and recently there have been talks about Henry Cavill possibly coming back to the DC universe, but as a different DC Comics superhero. Yeah, like like James Gunn and DC Films have realized that they made a big mistake um, getting rid of Henry Cavill, and and that they're trying to reckon their mistake
they're
by
trying
by trying to bring him back as a different character.
I
And
mean,
I heard that one of the characters that they're thinking about trying to get him cast as in the new DC universe is Green Lantern.
oh my God.
Hal Jordan Green Lantern.
Uh, when did that ship sail already? Remember, what's his name played that? Um, that dude played it.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He played Hal Jordan.
Yeah, except he hated it though because of how poorly the movie was made. I mean, they filmed the movie without a script, Randy,
I know,
and
but
the originally they were actually going to have him wear an actual Green Lantern suit with with CGI effects to add to it,
they should have just
but
did.
and it was going to be made of rubber,
They should have
but
just.
then they changed their minds. They changed their minds and decided to have him wear a mocap suit. And
Yeah,
for
but
all the scenes where he's wearing the Green Lantern mask, they had these tracking dots around down this part of his eyes. Yeah,
dude, come on.
around his eyelids and and like over his nose. Yeah, actually tracking dots actually in the in the shape of a Domino mask.
It was creepy, man.
I'll be right back, guys. My mom and I are actually currently waiting for some ice cream for Dairy Queen. It's supposed to be delivered to our house, and but I'll be right back. Yeah, today we're choosing to have a little bit of a cheat day, but I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, people. My mom just wants me to go watch for the ice cream to
Yeah.
see when it comes. So I'll be back. Everybody.
So, people, I don't mind. I don't mind the talking about the Marvel because Marvel has become the big thing nowadays. Marvel and DC. You know, when it comes to the movies, it seems like Marvel and DC are all you hear about. I mean, you can't turn on your cell phone without hearing about Marvel or DC. I mean, no other movie company are you going to hear about. You don't even hear
Never
about
mind, everybody. It looks like my stepdad's gonna watch for it.
you don't even hear about Saban anymore hardly. The only thing I heard about Saban is they're doing a Power Ranger special on Netflix. Once a Ranger, I think it is. And
Yeah,
I
look,
didn't I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did see the outtakes. So, you know, it's like that. You know, I didn't
yeah,
get
I think it's sad though that DC Films is trying to recon their mistake of firing Henry Cavill by trying to bring him back as a different character in the DC universe.
he's not coming back as another character because look at how they treated him when he was Superman. Come on.
But the thing is, though, and what's quite messed up is that so many fans only want to see him as Superman,
I mean,
and the problem is that they're casting a kid actor to play Superboy in the new Superman movie who has never played that kind of character before.
who has never read the comic book in his life.
Yeah, the kid that they're casting is the kid from The Walking Dead, and the problem is he
What's
has
his
brown hair, not black, and I just can't see him
Superboy?
as Superboy as you
What's his name?
see.
Kyle Chandler?
I think yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he did good on Walking Dead, sure. But as a DC
I
superhero
think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
character of DC, I don't think so. I
Yeah,
really
the problem is it's like DC Films and James Gunn don't care about what us fans want now,
it's
and
just
like
it's just what he
the thing is James Gunn they're having James Gunn be their version of Kevin Feige.
uh that's not gonna work though. Because he done tried to phase out he done tried to change around too many flagship characters. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, come on, man. We're talking about the fatal we're talking about we're talking about six characters that brought the DC into existence.
Yeah, like it all started with Superman. Then
Yeah,
Batman came along.
yeah.
And
Batman.
like, but when Batman first started out, he killed people.
Yeah, he did. I give him that.
But
Running.
then, but of course, because of those people who felt that comic books corrupted the youth, they chose to give Batman his really stupid
Comic. They give
oath
him.
that he abides to, which is
He does.
never kill people.
He doesn't kill. But
But
sometimes,
in
sometimes,
Batman, end up going from being a dark character to being a campy, family friendly like shell of himself.
was I mean,
And
Adam West. Adam West was a good. Adam West is a good actor. When it came down to playing characters like Doc Holliday, Butch Cassidy, Johnny Ringo, Johnny Yuma, he was a good character. But you put him in the bat suit, and you just asking for trouble.
yeah, and what's funny is he and Burt Ward actually, it turns out, I heard that when Burt Ward and Adam West were doing the Batman TV show and also the Batman movie, they basically did it. They basically played it out like they knew it was a joke, which is why their portrayal comes across
Campy.
uh, as campy.
I mean,
Like he's a great Bruce Wayne. Adam West was a great Bruce Wayne, but when he's Batman,
uh-uh.
oh god, oh man, like
It's like giving Superman a spoonful of kryptonite and expecting him to say, "Oh wow, oh wow." Yeah.
yeah. And I heard Burt Ward actually revealed once. Well, like I remember there was an episode of American Pickers that Burt Ward guest starred on,
Yeah.
where they took where the Pickers actually got hold of what someone claims to be the Bat Cycle from the Batman TV show, but the part that Burt Ward was rode on.
The go kart part of it. It was the sidecar. It was the sidecar. And what happened is, because he did admit when he did admit, um, during the interview, he did get hurt numerous times jumping in and out of Batmobile, on that go kart thing. He did get hurt. He said he fractured like two fingers, you know, with that go kart, and it was like, dude, come on, screen froze. But basically, he just generally tried to. He just basically generally tried to do his best. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, DC was a. It was it was like when DC first started. The superheroes were popular. You didn't have to worry about um people like James Gunn, and you didn't have to worry about that. You didn't have to worry about Zack Snyder doing anything. Because DC was under the auspices of their.
Sorry about that, everybody. My grandma was calling me, so it's just now.
But
Um, it's
yeah,
it's like Batman because of the '60s Batman TV show. Batman suddenly became a campy, kids-friendly comic book character, and it wasn't until Frank Miller came along and created the Dark Knight Returns graphic novel series. It wasn't until that. What, Dean? I'll be right back. My ice cream here.
but what I'm saying is, hey, Batman became like kind of a running joke. when it came down to it. Because if you ever watched the
That
1930s
my
movie,
ice cream. My stepdad let me know that my ice cream was here. As I was saying, it wasn't until Frank Miller created the Dark Knight Returns that Batman became a dark character again.
but what they should have did was take him back to his roots. You know, like from the 1920s, 1930s, the serial movie is how they should have done it. Just like they should have used the formula from the old Batman serials from the
Yeah, but then
1930s.
the problem with that is that it back in the '60s it was 20th Century Fox who owned the movie and TV show rights of Batman,
Yeah, but
and
I'm
the
just saying,
people, the movie company who owned the movies rights of Batman back in the 1930s and 40s was Columbia Pictures.
I'm just saying they could have struck a deal with Columbia Pictures, you know, and used the formula which made Batman the movie to see, you know, because I remember watching the serial last night. The 19,
I had the movie serials on DVD.
I mean, I watched them on Tubi, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, the black and white Batman was pretty good. You didn't have to worry about you didn't have to worry about the gimmicks being the part of the show, being like the focus. The focus was on Batman. It was on Robin. You know, the characters. You know, the commissioner and and such. There was no Batgirl. There was no Oracle. You
Yeah,
know.
because they didn't exist yet.
But what I'm saying, Batgirl was put in the show to appeal to the younger audiences, to appeal to the female audiences. They wanted the younger audience to see not only Batman, but they wanted them to see a younger female, somebody from their demographic, as it were.
Yeah, but thank goodness Frank Miller came along and made Batman a dark character again.
Like he should have been from the start.
Yeah, and um, when Tim Burton was making the 1989 Batman movie, one of the things he used as inspiration, he used um, he used the Batman the Killing Joke and Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns as huge influences on the 1989 Batman movie
But what
and
I'm
its tone.
but what I'm saying, Colin, is that the old formula still works. Why not use it?
Yeah, because it was the real Batman and Robin, not two campy TV show versions of the characters. Yeah, Adam West and Burt Ward. I remember there was as I was saying about that episode of American Pickers. When Burt Ward was looking at the Bat scooter, he revealed that it is the real one from the TV show that he would ride on down on his knees. Remember the Bat cycle in the TV show the part that Robin would be down on his knees on. Yeah, that part. And Burt Ward ended up telling the Pickers about this one experience that he had while playing Robin, which was there was an episode where he wanted to say this really silly line, but he didn't want to say it. And guess what it was, Rain?
What?
Holy strawberries, Batman! Aren't we in a jam?
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, even Burt Ward.
I know
Knew.
He mentioned it on Facebook. He was like, "What the?" He was like, "Why are they writing me such cheesy dialogue?"
I like they have Robins, and I remember in Batman Forever, I remember there was a scene where they referenced the silly line said by Robin in the '60s Batman TV show.
Like,
You know, it was a scene where it was a scene where Batman and Robin are officially start working together,
yeah.
and there Robin's like, "Holy holes, Batman," and Batman's like, "Huh?" And Robin's like, "The ground is holy," and 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 Batman's like, "Oh."
I mean,
Like their little callback. So there's supposed to be a callback to the '60s TV show, because the fact that they were going for a more friendly version of Batman with the Batman Forever movie.
but if you
So they
ask me,
decided to add this little Robin reference in the form of Robin saying, "Holy holes, Batman."
Yeah, or holy, or the one where, or the show where or the episode where it goes back to the episode where he goes, "Holy moly, Batman!" And they're in a pizza parlor, and Batman and Robin are being cooked into a big pizza, and he goes, "Holy moly!" You know, the cheese, moldy as a moldy. I couldn't get it.
The things that they would have Robin say
was ridiculous.
Or ridiculous.
I mean, you be watching it and you be wondering, what are these people thinking about? I mean,
and what's crazy, what's messed up is because of how bad the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin movies were.
They made the same.
They haven't, because of how bad they were. They haven't to this day. They still won't use Robin in any live action Batman movie.
No, they won't.
Like, the closest thing that we've gotten to seeing Robin in a modern Batman movie was Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, Robin John Blake, in The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. He was a rookie cop, wasn't
he? Yeah. And he was supposed to be, his character was supposed to be an illusion that alludes to the Robin character.
Robin thing. But we both
know. What's crazy, though, is Joseph Gordon-Levitt looks so much like Robin, though.
Yeah. But
what he has short black hair.
Yeah.
He has brown eyes, and he looks, and the way his body looks, he looks like he could he looks like he could be part of a flying trapeze.
He looks like he can be Robin.
I think that's why Christopher Nolan casted him as this character that's in The Dark Knight Rises, who's supposed to be an illusion, a sort of new take on the Robin character, but isn't Robin. Like, if you look, what's interesting is that you can actually see a few different versions of Robin in his portrayal of Robin John Blake. First, you can see a little bit of Dick Grayson, which is the rookie cop part of his, which is the whole rookie cop thing, and with him in the film. And you can see a little bit of Tim Drake in his portrayal and the way he dresses later in the movie. And you can also see a little bit of Jason. A little bit of Jason Todd's portrayal. It's the scene where he's at Wayne Manor, and he's talking about the whole, standing looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they could have did a lot better with the whole Robin thing. I mean, come on. Dude.
So far, the only live action Robin modern times is the version of Dick Grayson from the live action Teen Titans series.
Now,
the only reference Robin that we got in the DC Cinematic Universe was Jason Todd had an old Robin suit that became down Superman Dawn of Justice.
Yeah,
Originally, they were originally planned on doing more of that in the DC Cinematic Universe, but then they decided to just drop the idea.
you're glitching.
And
Your mic is
because it ended up being uh, a reveal that didn't go away, they didn't leak anything.
Yeah, your mic is glitching. But what I'm
My
saying, yeah, your mic is glitching, and it's making you sound like a robot. Yeah, it's
let
making.
me I'm trying to leave and come back in.
All right, go ahead. So it's like basically, yeah, they could have did a lot more with the Robin character. You know, they could have gave him his own like. You know, they could have did the Titans thing a little sooner. You know, because it was long after Batman Returns, long after the Batman movie came out with Michael Keaton. So they could have did a lot with it, but they choose not to. I mean, they're trying to get rid of some of the flagship characters. You know, characters that we all grew up with, like characters we all grew up with, like Superman and Wonder Woman. You know, I mean, they could have did a lot more with Robin. They could have
I
did the
think
team.
it's just that they're too scared to do anything with him in the DC Cinematic Universe
I don't know why.
because how poorly he was
Well,
the
because
poor stuff they did with him in Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
I mean, Teen Titans, they got both versions of Robin. They have Nightwing and they have a Robin. So
Yeah, because they found a way to mark. But they had DC Films, on the other hand, is just too scared to do anything with character because they think that it will. They think it won't work early. They don't think it will work very well
but what I'm saying
because
is,
of how bad Batman Forever and Batman and Robin were.
what I'm saying is, man, they could have did a lot more with the Robin character. They could have did a lot more with it. I mean, why have a character that you're not going to do anything with? I mean, the Teen
And he's
Titans.
like he's been a huge part of the Batman mythology for decades.
Yeah, the Teen
And there's
Titans.
been many versions of him, like more than one person has been Robin in the comic book.
Remember, remember, uh, Kieko, the daughter of Bruce Wayne's martial arts master. She was Robin at one time.
Yeah, and there have been a few girl versions of Robin, including the Carrie from the Dark Knight Returns.
A girl named Ariel was Robin too.
Yeah, and
Um, let me see. There was a third girl that was Robin. She was she was supposed to be a cast off from the League of Shadows. She became Robin, but I don't know why they choose not to do anything with the character. I mean, it's so many possibilities with Robin. So
yeah,
many.
because I mean, they could easily make him a dark character just by using the Jason Todd version of the character.
Or just using Dick Grayson's backstory.
Yeah, like I heard I heard that there were plans to use the character in Matt Reeves' Batman movie or Pattinson as Batman, but the idea was scrapped. and that they're even talked about possibly using him in the sequel.
Yeah, but
I've even seen some fan castings for the sequel.
yeah, but what I was, what I watched is, James Gunn. He said that he wasn't gonna do anything with the other character. He wasn't gonna do anything with Robin. Those were his words. He wasn't gonna do anything with Robin. Nothing.
Well, that's fine. That's gonna piss a lot of people off.
I mean, he's messing up the mythology of Batman because
Yeah,
Batman,
but
Robin.
the thing is, though, he he thinks he thinks he's doing the right thing, doing all this,
But he's
but he's
doing.
not because he keeps pissing off the fans, and he acts like he doesn't care what the fans think.
He's doing the wrong thing because when you look at things from a particular standpoint, Colin, you gotta look at it though like this. Look, there's a character here, Robin. He got so many backstories. You take the darkest one and you use it to further develop the character.
Yeah, like you easily make him a dark character by using one of the dark versions of him, like Jason Todd.
I mean, even Marvel, when Marvel made Spider-Man, he had some darkness in him, but they wanted to go with the light-hearted, campy sort of, you know, because I remember a Batman movie that I seen in the 70s where Batman not Batman but Spider-Man after the death of his uncle Ben, um after he became Spider-Man, he decided that he was going to fight crime. That's what he was going to do. But he didn't do it in a way that Tobey Maguire did it. He made his costume, he made his belt, he did the things that he had to do to become Spider-Man. He
Yeah,
trained
well,
them.
that's because they were limited on what they could do in the 70s because with guns and stuff, and even in the 70s TV show, they were able to use any of the of the iconic Spider-Man villains like the Green Goblin
I
or
mean,
Shocker, or any of them.
he trained his body. Even though he was a nerd and a 98-pound weakling, according to the comic book, he trained his body. He wasn't the best athlete, but when he became Spider-Man, all that changed. He didn't wear glasses anymore. He didn't
Yeah, because the
because
because
a spider has
because because when his because when the spot when he radioactive spider bit him, it altered his DNA and gave him 20/20 vision.
yeah.
That's why,
It also gave him the strength of a giant spider.
yeah. And in my opinion, the best movie version that we've gotten of Spider-Man is definitely Tobey Maguire, because he actually seems the most like the comic version of the character, and actually he also looks a lot like the character too.
He had the mannerisms of Peter Parker,
He just had the right look, and
and he walked. He
as
walked
far
like
as
Peter Parker. He had that walk.
the thing about the Tom Holland Spider-Man, the problem with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man is that they were trying to make him more hip and more make him his version appeal to millennials. And I remember I heard that one thing they did with his version when they were doing the first when they were doing Amazing Spider-Man was they decided to have Peter Parker ride a skateboard.
Come on.
They started to appeal to skateboarders and like millennials. We watched some scenes in the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. You could see him walking around with a skateboard.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, and Garfield revealed that because of things that they were having to do with Spider-Man, he didn't really get to portray the character how he wanted to portray the character. But he finally got to portray a character how he wanted to portray him when it came time for him to reprise the role in Spider-Man No Way Home.
But what I'm saying is, man, they could have did a lot with Spider-Man. They could have did a lot with Robin. It's characters that they hadn't even used yet. I mean, they they could have brought back the Justice Society. They had already brought back Hawkman.
The problem I've always had with Tom Holland Spider-Man was that he wasn't clever like Tom Maguire's Spider-Man was, and he was always like messing up too, and a lot too, and like
he never thought things.
And they were trying to make him. They were trying to make him more vulnerable and more relatable, and they didn't make him more serious until Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to wait until a third Spider-Man movie to make him more serious Spider-Man.
And taking away the things that make him a good Spider-Man, all they did was mess the movie up.
And the big problem that they've had is that they never talk about his Uncle Ben in the MCU.
No, they never do.
Because Sony, but you can blame Sony for that, though.
They never talk about Uncle
Sony.
Ben. They don't talk about Sony. They don't talk about Harry Osborn or Liz or anybody.
Yeah, Sony, because Sony only wants to have Uncle Ben, anything that has to do with Uncle Ben, exist in their Marvel universe. You know, with their Marvel universe that the Tom Maguire Spider-Man movies exist in, that the Tom Hardy Venom movies exist in, and that terrible Jared Leto Morbius movie exists in.
That Morbius thing. I watched that, by the way.
Morbius, yeah, and
it wasn't as good as they was. It wasn't as good as they said it was going to be.
Yeah, the problem is they didn't know what they wanted to be. They didn't know if they wanted it to be a straight up horror film, or they wanted it to be like a straight up anti-hero superhero movie. Because it was all over the place.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they could have did a lot more with Michael Morbius. We have the technology to do almost the impossible. Why not do an animated movie with Michael Morbius?
The only thing, it turns out the real reason why chose to do the Morbius movie was because he was angry about being fired from the role of the Joker. Yeah, you see, they fired him and didn't tell him. You see, it was because of the standalone Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Wow.
You see, originally they were planning for a Joker and Harley Quinn movie starring Jared Leto, Rock, but it was crap. And then Director Todd Phillips came along and wanted to make a standalone Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix as a new version of the Joker. And this pretty much screwed up everything for Jared Leto, and got Jared Leto fired from the role. And Jared Leto was so angry that he actually tried to get the standalone Joker movie shut down. he tried to stop it from getting made because because he was unfairly removed from the part.
But you know that when you go into acting, you're not guaranteed a part. That's just it. You gotta compete for it. Everything is a competition. You know it. I mean,
And do you hear who's replacing Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn for the sequel to the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie?
who?
Lady Gaga.
Oh man, her? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I've seen pictures online taken from them filming the new Joker movie with her, and yeah, like they're going for. Of course, they're staying true to her character somewhat, having her work at Arkham Asylum,
I know.
or in like her treating,
What I'm saying,
starting out treating
there,
the Joker.
there are characters that they could have done things with, like even Dark. Remember when Stan Lee worked for Dark Horse Comics back in the day?
Yeah,
Okay, he created a character called Prime. Prime is like Superman. He's the strongest Superman, fastest Superman, but he talks like Cookie Monster. Dude,
yeah, and like
what kind of
you can't blame Jared Leto for being pissed about being fired from the Joker because like they fired him and didn't even tell him.
That's kind of cold. That's cold.
And yeah, I've actually seen pictures of Lady Gaga in makeup, full makeup and costume as Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
and look like she's gonna be wearing her Harley Quinn outfit in the movie, but it'll be an updated new version of it.
Yeah.
With her wearing a red leather jacket,
I mean,
Jester costume, and
you gotta admit,
you can have her makeup in movie Rain is gonna be her hair slicked back, and her face, her skin painted a very pale white color, and with some black diamonds painted around her right eye, and one painted around her left eye.
Mm-hmm.
And my problem with the Stanley Joker movie though is that Walking Phoenix did a great job, but they completely ignore a lot of the character's backstory, like him falling into a vat of toxic waste, and that being what turns him into the joke, what turns him into a psycho, what caused him to become a Joker. Like they got Redonville to ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out what Todd Phillips basically did was he took the ordinary Joker and basically turned it into a sort of remake of a movie that Robert De Niro played a struggling comedian in back in the 1980s. In fact, the Joker outfit that Joaquin Phoenix character Arthur Fleck wears in the movie, the whole red suit and the whole red suit outfit, that's actually an exact recreation of an outfit that Robert De Niro wore in that 1980s movie that he played a comedian.
But still, they could have done a lot of characters, but they chose not to. They chose to do what comes easy instead of writing stories around these characters that they've long since forgotten. I mean, I can remember. I can remember when there was no Mr. Terrific. I can remember when there was no what do you call it? no Tom, whatever you call it, Tom Turbine. I remember the whole Justice Society. Hawkman was there. Um, Owlman was there.
If you think about it, sometimes I think that if they brought me in as a consultant, if DC Films brought me in as a consultant on their new DC on their new DC reboot of the DC Cinematic Universe, I would I would I would give I would give James Gunn a piece of my mind and tell him that he's basically screwing it up a lot for us, and it needs to stop.
Oh, look, man, I don't know what to
And
do.
I'm fortunate to listen to the fans and do so and actually, yeah, like when it comes to Batman, I'm a huge Batman fan, and I know a lot. I mean a lot about the character and how the character acts, and the whole Batman universe and Batman mythology. So I was brought in as a consultant to work and to help with the DC with the new reboot of the DC Cinematic Universe. I would focus a lot of my time on this the Batman stuff and basically try to undo the crazy changes that James Gunn is making.
Yeah,
So
because basically he's screwing up big time.
yeah,
I mean,
they're giving him creative control over the new DC Cinematic Universe, and by doing so, they're letting him screw it up, and it's pissing a lot of fans off, and
movie sales are going to drop, and
next like what when his Superman movie comes out, there's gonna be a lot of pissed off fans who will be like, "Where's Henry Cavill?
Yeah, where is Superman?
Bring Henry Cavill back! We want him as Batman Superman, not some kid."
Yeah, we want a Superman that's old enough to shave.
Yeah, he wants to do like a Superboy. He wants to bring in a Superboy for another character. And the problem with that is we don't want a Superboy. We want a Superman for a long time and has seen a lot of stuff, and we got that with the Henry Cavill version.
Yeah, but he mistreated the guy. He shot himself in the foot when he got rid of him.
Yeah, and
I mean, think about it.
I heard Henry Cavill that's not happy about it. But why would he be? Why would he not be happy?
Yeah,
I mean,
they got him, but they want him to consult on a character that he's played for so long.
Yeah, like
put him back in the Superman suit if you're gonna do all that. Seriously, put him back in the suit and let him do his magic.
And there's even been talks about Zack Snyder possibly finishing the Snyderverse, but with Netflix.
I know, and it's crazy because.
But if I hope that happens, because we need a. I want to see what his vision of it, of the DC universe. I want to see his version finished.
That's what I want to see.
It's like he had a whole thing planned for the Justice League movies. Like he had them in 3 parts. Like part 1 being the Justice League boring, and meeting Steppenwolf, and then fighting Steppenwolf in part 2, and then meeting and fighting Darkseid in part 3.
Heck no. But what I'm saying is they could have did a lot
And,
more with those characters. They chose not to, you know. And the Marvel, the DC Cinematic Universe and the Marvel Cinematic Universe they do have characters that both companies has long since scrapped them. I mean, I can remember when the Fantastic Four was fighting Galactus every other week, or they basically squared off against the Inhumans. Now the humans are not a new concept; they're old characters. First of all, the old
you know
characters.
what, but Ray, they are planning on introducing the Fantastic Four in the MCU too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, man, there's a lot of characters that both companies could have used.
Yeah, but like you think about it, if I was brought in as a consultant for the new DC Cinematic Universe that James Gunn is working on, I would do everything in my power to undo the crap that he's doing. Like, I would put a lot of my time on fixing what he's possibly planning for Batman, Superman.
I mean, remember on
Even if people like it or not, it still would be the right thing to do because he's doing enough.
remember on when we did that thing, that homage to the superheroes, where we did that comedy bit as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
You could even do that and still pay homage to Batman. Come on. There are things that
I
you
mean,
can actually do to make the superhero movie genre great.
I mean, even if I was, even if I was asked to play Batman in a movie that's gonna be part of James Gunn's new DC universe, I guess just so I could play a character I would want to portray him and basically try to undo what the stupid horrible changes that James Gunn is planning on making the character.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Like I could pull off Bruce Wayne and Batman, I think. I understand the character. I mean, and I grew up being a huge Batman fan. I've been a Batman since I was a kid, real young kid. I
I've
mean,
been I've been reading Batman since before he got with Robin, and we're talking about
yeah, and
Robin.
also, I mean, come on. I even played Robin in a fan film I directed. Yeah, I played Jason Todd, so I understand a lot of that. So I understand the character of Robin, especially the Jason Todd version.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Jason Todd version is just a dick. He's a dick with a lot of mental problems
yeah. Let's strike that from the.
and curses
Yeah, but
and drink
what I'm saying is,
and smoke cigarettes.
they could have did a lot, but they didn't. They chose not to. Instead, they chose to axe the flagship characters that made the company great. You know why?
Yeah,
Why would you do that? It just doesn't make any type of real sense.
yeah. Me, if I was in charge of if I was a new if I was the new head of DC Films, I would try to bring back Zack Snyder and let him finish the Snyder verse.
Let
I would
him
have him
do.
finish the Snyder verse because I know that would be the right thing to do because it's like he was like It's
It's
like,
it's like
like
they it's like they want it's like they want a successful movie, but they're not willing to give the actor what he needs to pull it off.
yeah, like it's like they don't know what they want. It's like they keep trying to copy Marvel Studios. They keep trying to copy Marvel Studios, which is really stupid in my opinion.
I mean,
It's like Marvel Studios. It's like Marvel Studios. They're superhero, live action superhero movies. Then Warner Brothers is now.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, all I know is they're taking characters that children have loved for tens of thousands of years.
It's like getting caught. It's like it would be awesome if Zack Snyder found a way to finish his Snyder verse.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if he finishes the Snyder verse somehow, it'll just prove even more that just make Warner Bros. Look even more stupid. Like when he released the Snyder Cut in on HBO Max. Remember when Snyder Cut was released, it made Warner Brothers look stupid. I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what they wanted. I didn't know what they were doing when it came to making live action movies about famous DC Comics superheroes. It made it look stupid. It's like Warner Bros. Know that if they let Snyder, they bring back Zack Snyder and let him and have him finish the Snyderverse, it made them look even more stupid.
But
Cause like they know that he knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to when it comes to adapting these characters onto the big screen, to the big screen. Like, like he knows what he's doing when it comes to bring characters to live action and how it work.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can shake off and do, but that one,
I mean, look, I, if it wasn't for Zack Snyder, we wouldn't have gotten an extremely we wouldn't have gotten Ben Affleck's extremely comic book accurate Bruce Wayne / Batman. Like Ben Affleck looks like so many comic book versions of Bruce Wayne. I mean, he even looks a lot like Bruce Wayne from Batman the Animated Series.
yeah.
Literally, have you ever noticed how much he looks like the Batman the Animated Series version of Bruce Wayne? I ever noticed that? Literally, it's like
I mean,
if it wasn't for Zack Snyder, we wouldn't have gotten Cavill awesome portrayal of Superman. It's like, but Randy, would you be able to see me playing Batman on big screen though?
Space Jam is really nothing to laugh about.
Like, would you have seen me playing Batman in a live action Batman movie though?
And I'm just saying, to be honest, they need to actually take care of that. They need to really get with the problem. Write new dialogue, new scripts, new everything. Just start from the ground up.
Yeah, even I think I could play a great. I think I could pull off playing a live action version of Bruce Wayne Batman
Yeah.
on a big screen. I mean, the way my face looks, I can easily make it look like I'm angry or pissed off just by doing this.
Yeah.
And I pretty much have the right look for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. But
I just imagine me with wearing the Batman cowl, me looking all serious.
yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, it's like anything else. James Gunn doesn't want to do what James Gunn doesn't want to do, and he won't.
I mean, he deserves to be slapped in the face.
I mean,
Like,
even we got one person in the audience, and that person is cleared to come up and chat with us. I mean, hey, that's how.
with the
Huh?
who, Randy?
We got one person that's watching, and that person is invited to come up and talk with us. I mean,
Yeah, only if they just want to talk and have fun with us, and not if they're just here to harass us. That's but don't you think I would make a good convincing Bruce Wayne? I think I could definitely pull off portraying the darkness of the character, and like he's a tragic. Bruce Wayne is a tragic character. I mean, you see it all the time in his personality. Like and one of the things I love about Ben Affleck's Batman, one of the things I love about his version of Bruce Wayne, Ray, is that one thing that they really got right with Ben Affleck's version is the whole that Bruce Wayne is feels more comfortable being Batman than he does being Bruce Wayne. Because Bruce Wayne is just a facade. It's just an act that he does when he's not man.
yeah, no, but
Whole billionaire playboy, the whole thing is just persona. It's just an act he does. He puts on when he has to be Bruce Wayne. But he feels more comfortable being Batman. And when he's Bruce Wayne, he just feels awkward because he likes being Batman more than he does like being himself.
oh no,
Because because Bruce Wayne, because Batman is who he is the real him.
yeah,
Bruce Wayne is just an act he puts on.
the facade. He's a facade. He's a mask.
Yeah,
know?
it's like because like he likes Batman more than he does being himself, because when he's Batman, he can be his actual self. Which is someone who's very dark, brooding, and menacing, and tragic. But when he's Bruce Wayne, he pretended to be this. He had to pretend to be this this
No.
fake version of himself. This to pretend to be what the media sees him as, which is this billionaire playboy who's rich and like throws lavish parties with champagne.
Yeah.
I mean, literally every time he throws up a party at Wayne Manor that had any giving out champagne, while everyone is drinking champagne, he's always drinking ginger
Ginger ale.
because he doesn't drink alcohol.
Yeah, but ginger beer is
He
nothing
drinks
but.
ginger ale in a wine glass, and it looks like champagne.
Yeah, no.
And like Ben Affleck really pulls off portraying that side of Bruce Wayne's personality. Like you really see some of that in Batman vs Superman in Justice League.
I know.
Like in that scene where he's talking to Alfred, and he says that Superman is more than him.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying something, you know. If Bruce Wayne admit that, you know he's serious because, you know, despite Clark Kent being godlike figure and like being from another planet, like despite him being an alien from another planet who looks like a human, but it has all these abilities, like the ability to shoot laser out of his eyes, the ability to fly, the ability to run super fast, and like super strength, and the ability to pretty much be impervious to anything except kryptonite. Despite all of that, he still chooses to live a normal life when he's not Superman.
Yep. Still. People don't let it be.
The reason why Superman chooses that is because of the fact that he grew up on a farm, and he grew up being a farm boy. Because in Smallville, and he just likes to live a normal life. He just likes to live a life being normal like everyone else when he's not out fighting crime. And he actually enjoys living a normal life, you know, like Clark Kent, because that's who he is. So normal, like by being alien, he's just like everyone else. When he's Clark Kent, he's being his real self. Yeah, but when you see Bruce Wayne, he's Batman. Bruce Wayne's Batman. He's being his actual self. When Bruce Wayne, he's just putting on an act.
Yep.
You can't help but feel sorry for Bruce Wayne at times, though, because of his tragic act. You know, he was just a kid when his parents were murdered in front of him.
How do we even know what he?
You know how much trauma that would cause a kid to have?
Not many.
It was that trauma that prompted him to want to become a vigilante and like want to stop the corrupt crime that goes on in Gotham City.
I know. I don't know. I try to reason, but for the life of me, I just can't reason. why they didn't do anything with that Marvel Cinematic Universe. Bring it. I mean, bring it.
I remember when I told you about how I almost right what are I try or I almost I tried to get updated for the role of Jason Todd in the live action Teen Titans series. Remember when I told you about that, Ray?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I contacted when they you don't know back when Geoff Johns was still the head at DC Film
Huh?
and was still trying to control everything. I actually contacted him on Messenger. I found his official Facebook page and contacted him on Messenger back when he started Facebook people. And I tried to get an audition for the role of Jason Todd. And guess what he told me? Instead of saying something nice, he told me all rude and said, "Oh, sorry, we already found an actor to play that character."
Well, he was nice about it.
No, he wasn't nice about the way he worded it. Like,
okay, but
what?
yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's a lot of stuff they could have done. They just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to waste time. Didn't want to waste the money. Didn't want to do anything. I mean, that's just basically it. They did nothing.
Hey, Ray, I just got a notification from Wattpad saying that I've been nominated for the 2020 for Wattpad for the 2023 Webby Awards for Wattpad.
Good going.
Someone nominated me on Wattpad. Huh?
I don't have Wattpad anymore. People started hacking my accounts and everything. No.
Yeah, someone voted for me on there. Someone voted for me to get me nominated on there. Like, huh?
Yeah, I know.
See that proves I'm telling the truth about me still being relevant on the internet because of my Wattpad novels, people. Look at that, yeah. I literally just got a Wattpad notification on my phone just now, people saying that someone had nominated me, voted for me to be nominated for the 2023 Webby Awards for Wattpad.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
That one person that's watching, to you, man. Hey, thank you for watching us, and even though you didn't participate in the conversation, at least you're here.
Yeah, thank you for watching. And I am still relevant, people, on the internet because of me being because of me being a successful online novelist on Wattpad.
I mean,
a lot of people read my novels on Wattpad. They actually like my novels.
If it wasn't for Colin, I probably wouldn't have probably did this broadcast tonight. But I did
yeah. And let's do me. So I still am relevant on the internet.
But what I'm saying is, hey, it has to be.
And to all of you who always say that I'm not famous anymore and I'm not relevant anymore, you're all wrong about that.
But I'm gonna have to leave you guys, but we'll do this again sometime.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, people, and
Be good. Be
Be
kind.
good, and also, if there's any kids watching,
Yeah.
stay in school.
Yes. Stay in school.
Education is a very important thing.
Yep.
You need education. You need a good education in order for you to have a good job.
But
That's
I'm
why
gonna
I try to stay in school and I can graduate high school.
I'm gonna have to go, but I'll catch you guys later.